Last time we were together, I told all of you about Pixie, Reese, Shadow, and Coco, but there are two other animals that live inside this house that I have not told you about. They are cats, and their names are Oreo and Bun Bun. We will start this story today with Oreo, as she is the oldest and has the most backstory to her life already. Oreo was an abandoned cat when she came to my mother's home. People had a tendency to get rid of their cats near our home, and one day she appeared at the front door. Usually we would try to shoo them off, but my mom saw something about Oreo that she could not shoo her away, so we kept her around as an outside cat. Oreo is a sweetheart, but she lets you know when she has had enough loving from you for a little bit. Oreo would always rub on my leg before I could get on my bike to go for a bike ride, and at one point she started curving her tail around my leg. I did not know what it meant at the time, but when I searched why they do it, it's a way how they greet their owners and also that they're a part of their family. Oreo was a outside cat for a total of 4 years before we tried to get her to come inside. She had been someone's cat, and we know it because she was easing into the house very slowly. But if she was a wild cat, she wouldn't have had that easiness going into a house much. After my mother passed away, my father kept Oreo, and she has been here with us ever since. For a while we could not tell if Oreo was a male or female because she would never let us check. But she was a female, and she was fixed. Now Bun Bun is a kitten that came from my sister's house more earlier. Her cat, Mama Kitty, had given birth to some, and my brother got to keep one that had a tiger looking pelt. He named her Bun Bun because of how much she hopped when she got playful. She is a handful, she loves Dylan, but she enjoys messing with me and my father. Currently both the cats and dogs are getting used to our new home we live in. We've been keeping them out in the sunroom. It may take a bit, but they will get used to it and enjoy living here. Bun Bun has a tendency to mess around with Coco, and they always go back and forth with each other. If it's not one lunging at them, it's the other. They enjoy playing with each other. Bun Bun also has a tendency for wanting to go after cheese sticks if you hold them up to her, and she loves cheese. Both cats at least came from somewhere. Oreo was originally somebody's pet that they dumped out of pure hatred, and Bun Bun was something that came from a cat my sister had for a while. Oreo is probably one of the greatest. It's not fair for animals to have to be dumped and left behind by their owners. At least people, if they have to leave them, keep them at a shelter or something at least. It's not worth doing that to them. It's really not. They don't deserve it. They deserve loving and attention and a family that can look after them. And possibly some other animals to keep around them to keep them rambunctious going along as it is.
What?
These two cats, along with the 4 animals, are all a handful. But me, my dad, and my brother love them so much. I hope you have enjoyed watching this and got to know all about my other animals that we have. This has been man's best friend, the Cat Arts.